We're feeling good this morning, but it is, what time, Marv?
4 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 3 because everybody's banging around. You can't hear. I mean, there's no sleeping in there.
There were 16 people in there, and it was just no sleep at all. The light kept going on and off, on and off.
So we'll get to our next place really early.
And we'll take a long nap. A good siesta.
Maybe we'll take a nap before everybody gets there and starts banging around then.
But we feel great today. It'll be good.
Yeah, we'll be all right. What do you think of today's walk so far?
I didn't particularly like it. We got up at 3 because there was so much noise, and that was terrible. And then it was tiring, and you couldn't see anything. No scenery. It was too dark. Sunrise was really pretty, but I could have got up 2 hours later and maybe 3 hours later and seen
But
that.
if we would have saw anything, the view was almost exactly the same the whole way.
Yeah.
It was like the exact same view. It's like driving across Kansas is what I thought of. And it looks like we got more of that to come. So
A few more days of that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We aren't getting up at 3 anymore.
no.
We are at Terradillos de los Templarios. Used to have a legend about the Knights Templar here. We don't know what those are, but it's just a legend, so we don't know anything about that.
No, I sure don't. But we're staying in a nice place today. We got a room to ourselves, and that's nice. That's always good. That was a surprise. We didn't know.
Yeah, it was a big surprise.
I did know there wasn't bunk beds, and I like that. So
It was $15 a person, so that was awesome.
Nice. Got to talk to mainly one guy quite a bit on the walk, and it was nice. It was a nice day. We had a good time.
Yesterday, we talked about the singing nuns, and they had a time where it was called Vespers. We know nothing about the Catholic religion, really, and so Vespers was just a word to us. But anyway, they sang their prayers, and it was about 30 minutes of it. And during that time, I enjoyed just sitting there and praying. I had no idea what they were talking about or saying, but it didn't matter because for me it was just a nice, quiet time to talk to God, and I enjoyed that. That felt good. I really liked it. And then afterwards, we had a time where we got together with some of the other pilgrims and the 5 nuns that were there, and
Ask us questions about, introduce ourselves and kind of tell where we're from and if we'd like to tell why we're walking on the pilgrimage. And that was nice to hear other people's, a lot of people do it for spiritual reasons, and of course, we're on that vein of doing it as for spiritual reasons to do a lot of thinking and soul searching and things like that. And you had some good experiences. Of course, Shelley said last night was a good experience for her. She was really touched by some of the things that were said last night, and
gives you hope for a future, that there are so many people who love God, who believe and who want a good way, who want life to be good for everyone and want to give and help and love.
There's little moments along the way that are touching, and it just happens, and you can't make it happen. You can't just manufacture it. I went into this, we separated for a little bit, and I went into this little church. It's a little small church. It wasn't one of them great big churches. I don't know why. I saw a guy come out, and I knew you go in there and you probably get a stamp, so I go in there, and this little nuns in there. This one little lady, and she asked what my name was, and I told her my name, and she, of course, I had my hat off. I took my hat off, before I went in there, and she asked what my name was, and she took this little necklace thing and put it around my neck, and when she did, she put her hand on my head and started praying for me, and I couldn't understand her. She was in a different language, but just thought it was such a touching moment that this woman, this act of kindness for this woman that didn't know me, to put her hand on my sweaty head and, just pray for a stranger that walks down the road. It meant a lot. I kind of, it's emotional. It's emotional to even talk about, but that's just that act of kindness was, I don't know, it just hit me. But yeah, you get those moments on here.
You get lots of little acts of kindness where people just do something unexpected, and like I said, it gives you hope.
Yeah, and you don't know when it's coming.
No.
Like I said, you can't just walk here and say, well, I'm going to have this moment or something. It just happens. But we're having a good time. Things are going well. And we hope to have a good night's sleep tonight and hit it again tomorrow. We don't have room tomorrow, so maybe we'll find somewhere good. Hope so.